Yo, it's Rico. Welcome back to MMA Prophecy. In this one, we've got a UFC fight night. We've got Thiago Santos versus Magomed Ankalaev. Big fight card. Let's break it down. First fight of the night in the prelims in the men's light heavyweight division. We've got Taffon and Chokwi versus Azamat Merza. I think I said that right. Let's take a look at Taffon, the Don in Chokwi. Let's see, 27 years old now. He's won 4 out of his 6 last fights by KO. He's won 6 out of his last 7 fights in total. His last 3 have gone to decision though. He's dangerous in the clinch, man. I like his little boxing in there. And yeah, man, he's decent kickboxing too. I worry about his cardio a little bit with his physique and shit, but yeah. Good fighter in Chokwi. Dangerous. Let's take a look at his opponent, Asmarat. What's it, Merza? That's it. They're professional. 35 years old, getting on a bit now. He's undefeated in his last 10 fights. He's got 7 KOs, 1 submission, 2 decisions. Good boxer, man. Clean punches. I like his technique. And he puts the pressure when he's smelling blood. He starts to explode a little bit when he's got you hurt. Can grapple too, man, if he needs to. Good fighter. Good fight to kick off the card, but in this one, I'm going to take Azmat Merzakanov. I think he's just going to outstrike and Chokwi, out-grapple him, better cardio, better all-round fighter. Azmat to get the win. Let's take a look at the next fight in the men's bantamweight division. We've got Guido Canetti versus Chris Moutinho. Let's take a look at Guido Ninja Canetti. 42 years old now. So he's coming to the end of his career. He's lost the last 4 out of 5 fights. I think this is a set-up fight for Chris, to be honest. Canetti's an okay striker, okay grappler. But yeah, I think he's probably past his time. He's a good all-round fighter, to be fair, but yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Let's take a look at his opponent, Chris Moutinho. 29 years old. He's only had 1 UFC fight. If you ain't seen it, it was against Sean O'Malley. What a fight, man. Moutinho fucking stole everyone's hearts in the UFC. Real dog, man. He's got some good BJJ, but he likes to brawl. He's been KO'd 3 times. But it don't seem to bother him. He puts the pressure. Yeah, kid's got good cardio, man. Good heart. Tough as they come. This one, I see Chris Moutinho getting the win. Just being tougher. I think Canetti might catch him in the first round. But once he realises Chris ain't gonna back down. I think he's gonna start taking over the fight. So that's our pick. Chris Moutinho to get a win. Next fight's in the men's middleweight division. We've got Cody Brundage versus Doucha Jambula. Let's take a look at Cody Brundage first. 27 years old. He got KO'd badly on the Contender Series. If you ain't seen it, it's a bad knockout. He's going in for a takedown, and while he's got his opponent against the cage around the waist, I think he's got a single leg, or he's got his hands tied behind his back. Yeah, he just starts raining down elbows. Not quite 12-6 because they're illegal, but like similar. And he gets KO'd, man. Not a good look. Don't really know what his cardio is going to be seeing that. Yeah. Not the best striking, but he's got Muay Thai, he's got submissions, he's more for grappler. That's what he's got to do in this fight. Let's take a look at his opponent. Doucha champion Jambula. Let's see, 34 years old now. Both fighters have lost their last 2 out of 3 fights. It's a weird fight, this one. Doucha's got some explosive power, I guess you could say. Like, he'll go in for a mad takedown sometimes and slam him with wild hooks. He's got power in his hands. He's a good grappler. He's got some nasty throws, like I said, to be honest. Don't really like his cardio. Yeah, he's not the best striker. He's got a reach advantage in this fight, but he just swings wild, man. Swings for the fences, throws haymakers. No technique behind him. Don't set him up. Really weird fight. It could be a walk in the park for Brundage if he uses the grappling and avoids the strikes, but Jambula, I think he might be able to hold him off for the first 2 rounds and yeah, maybe catch him or just lay on him. Really don't know. Weird fight. Risky fight. Would stay away from it betting wise, but I'm going to take Douch at Jambula. But yeah, I'm not really confident. Careful, y'all. Next fight, we've got our first women's fight in the women's flyweight division. We've got Sabina Marzo versus Miranda Maverick. Let's take a look at Sabina, Colombian Queen, Marzo. 24 years old, so she's a youngster coming in here. Huge reach advantage in this fight. She was on 9 wins and 1 loss in 10 fights, but she's now lost her last 2 in a row, so yeah. She's got good Muay Thai, okay striking, but I don't like the way she leans back, like, who can I like? Similar to like Jorge, you know how Jorge's stance, if you watched the fight recently, he's very upright. But she like leans back when she's avoiding strikes. Not good. She's got a nice jab though, I will say that. Alright in the clinch. Decent jab. But yeah, that leaning back against Miranda. Not liking it. Let's take a look at Miranda. Fear the Maverick. 24 years old. Big prospect. Yo, it's mad that Miranda's only 24 now. Like, she's such a big name and it feels like she's been around for a while, man. Fought some big fighters already. If you don't know Miranda, she's a solid fighter. Decent striking, strong wrestling. She's lost her last 2, but one of them was against Macy Barber. And we all know that was a robbery if you'd seen the fights. And she's still only 24, like I said, man. Good all round. Yeah. She needs to explode more sometimes, I will say that. But this fight, it's not going to be a walk in the park for Miranda, but confident she's going to get a win. Yeah, man, full faith. Miranda Maverick to get a win. Next up, we're in the men's featherweight division. We've got Damon Jackson versus Camuelo Kirk. I think I said that right, mate. Let's take a look at Damon LDRICH Jackson, 33 years old. He seems to win a few in a row, then lose a fight. Win a few, lose a fight. And yeah, that's his record. Pretty weird, man. He's got dangerous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he lacks in the stand-up game. Solid cardio, but yeah, that's it really. He's not really a striker. He tries, but dude's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist. Don't want to roll with this guy. Let's take a look at his opponent, Camuelo de Joanne Kirk. I think I said, I'm so sorry, mate. 27 years old. Similar fighter to Jackson, but he's more well-rounded. Probably not as good with the BJJ, but he's got it himself. Like he's no slouch on the ground. Hey man, okay stand up. They both kind of get hit a bit when they're striking. Like they both get caught. But Kirk's got more of a karate style stance, kind of like McGregor-ish. Stephen Wonderboy, like similar. Yeah, I just think Kirk's got a bit more to offer, a bit more well-rounded. That's going to be the pick. Camuelo Kirk to get the win. Next fight's in the men's bantamweight division. We've got Trevin Jones versus Javid Bashara. Let's take a look at Trevin 5-star Jones. 31 years old. Man, he's been a pro since 2011, man. I didn't realise Jones has been about for that long. He's a good striker. He's got BJJ, he's got power, can grapple, never been KO'd. Like, yo, we're starting to class Trevin Jones as a veteran now. Is he getting to that stage? But no, he's in the peak age of his career. Good fighter, man. I like Trevin. Did lose his last fight. Wasn't an alright run before that, but yeah. Let's take a look at his opponent. Javid the Snow Leopard Bashara. 26 years old. Undefeated fighter in this one, man. 5 KOs, 6 submissions, 11 wins in total. He's a bit of an unorthodox striker. Solid grappler. He's got BJJ, nasty ground and pound. Loves the head kick. Does mix it up to the body as well. Really good matchup it is. Hard prediction, to be honest. It's a hard one for me still. I'm a big fan of Trevin Jones. Javed Basharat's fighting out of England. He's from Afghanistan, but he fights out of England, so yeah, he's repping. I'm going to go with an undefeated fighter in Bashara. This is going to be his hardest test, without a doubt. But yeah, man. I like what I see. Really good fighter. I think he's going to just outclass Jones a bit. Probably mix it up with some ground and pound. That towards the end of the round with 2 minutes left, they'll probably go for a takedown to score some points. Yeah, man. Really close fight this. But I'm going to take Javed Basharat to get a win. Oh, this fight here, man. We're in the women's flyweight division. We've got JJ Aldrich versus Gillian Robertson. Let's take a look at JJ Aldrich. 29 years old. I don't know what to class her as. I guess she's probably a grappler. But she's just a striker as well. Like, she strikes a lot. She's not really, like, great at either one. Weird. I must say she's a striker, but she's, she's probably classed as a grappler. She's a weird fighter. Anyway, she's got some okay boxing, okay grappling. But, she's down. She's down to fight, man. She'll strike. She'll try to grapple. She'll do whatever she's got to do to get through the fight. That being said, let's take a look at our opponent in this one. We've got Gillian the Savage Robertson, 26 years old. Robertson's definitely a grappler. It's harsh, but she's got no striking skills in my opinion, man. Really dangerous BJJ. She wants that submission, but I followed Gillian's career since she was a fighter. I used to be a big fan, like wanted her to succeed and do well, but her striking, it just don't really improve, like. And she feels like it's improving because sometimes she'll try and get into the striking fight, and it never works out for her. I feel like her cardio is not the best anymore either. Probably never been the best, but yeah, I feel like it's on a decline. It is. I've seen everyone picking Gillian, and they're probably right because she offers more. Like, the weapons she offers is more dangerous than what JJ offers. If this goes to the mat, Gillian's probably gonna win by submission. Like, I'm 80% sure she will. But I think JJ's gonna be smarter than that, man. Gillian's got to get her to the mat to submit her. She's not like a Khabib when it comes to the takedowns or anything. She won't set up the takedown the best. If anything, she's going to get it off the cage in the clinch, or like holding her against the cage and get a little trip or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm the only person doing this, but I'm going to pick JJ Aldrich. I think she knows what Gillian's game plan is. She knows how to avoid it. All she's got to do is punch her. Punch her up in the first round, you're going to get the win against Gillian. Pretty much that simple. She's not got any striking defense, let's be honest. Harsh, but that's my pick. JJ Aldrich to get the win. Risky though. Stay away from this fight, bet on wise, y'all. Alright, signing off the prelims with a bang. In the men's welterweight division, we've got Matt Semmelsberger versus AJ Fletcher. Let's take a look at Matt Semi the Jedi Semmelsberger. Flip it all. 29 years old. He's won 4 out of 5 of his last fights. The only loss that he had was to Chaos Williams. We'll allow that. It's chaos. It's minor. It happens. He's got KO power. He does get hit, too much on my liking, but he's tough, man. Pushes the pressure. He's got a really nice leg kick. I like his front leg kick. And yeah, in this fight, he's got a height advantage. It's looking good for Matt Semmelsberger. But let's take a look at his opponent, AJ Fletcher, Ghost. He's 25 years old, man. There's prospects in this. Pretty sure he's undefeated. Yeah, undefeated, 9-0. 4 KOs, 4 submissions. So I guess he's got 1 decision. He carries power, good wrestler, puts the pressure. He's a bit of a madman in there, to be honest. I question his cardio because of his fighting style. Sometimes he goes a bit too much. Whether it's with the takedowns or striking, it'll go in for one little jab. I was rudely cut off then. My recording stopped. I was saying AJ goes in with like a jab, throws like a few crazy hooks, and then goes for a massive takedown. It's like, bro, you ain't gonna last 15 minutes like doing that. You can't fight like that. So, I don't like this fight. Now, I feel like AJ's, he puts more pressure. He's more explosive, I guess. Like, he tries to do more, but yeah, Matt Semmelsberger is gonna be, I don't know. I guess he's more experienced. Like, he's gonna know how to deal with AJ. He's just gonna wait him out. Like I said, he's tough. I don't think AJ is gonna land all these takedowns like he normally does against his opponents. I can't see him slamming Semmelsberger and he's flipping head and shit. So yeah, to me it's a bit risky. But I'm gonna take Matthew Semmelsberger in this fight. I don't know if I'm gonna bet on it. Probably do a little sprinkle or something. But yeah, Matt Semmelsberger to get a win. Now we're on to the main card. In the men's middleweight division, we've got Bruno Silva versus Alex Pereira. Take a look at Bruno. Is it Blindado Silva? 32 years old. He's won 16 out of 7 fights. 10 years he's only had 1 loss. 22 wins, 19 KOs. He has been submitted 5 times. He's down to strike and like, but yeah. I think I'd say he's more let's be fair, Silva. He wants to submit you. He can get a bit sluggish on the feet. But he does mix it up somewhat. But yeah, grappler. Let's take a look at Alex Poltan Pereira. 34 years old. He's got the reach advantage in this fight. What's that? My bad, my note here. He's on a 4-fight win streak, but he's lost his debut by submission. He's on a 4-fight win streak by KO, so he's knocking people out. Solid kickboxer. If you don't know who Alex Pereira is, he's the only guy to knock out Israel Adesanya. He's the only fighter in UFC to actually KO Izzy. I'm not sure if he was the only person to KO him in kickboxing in Izzy's kickboxing career. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. He's the last person to knock out a style bender. Yeah, man, he's got power. Really good knee to the body. I love it. I can't talk right now. His knee to the body is evil. Yeah, solid technique. Solid kickboxer. Alex Pereira to get a win for me. Probably going to get a knockout here. Take the no distance. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking because I can't talk. Okay, next fight. Hopefully my speech is working properly this time. We're in the men's lightweight division. We've got Drew Dober versus Terence McKinney. Let's take a look at Drew Dober. 30. He's also been a pro since 2011. Couple fighters here that have been fighting for a minute. Decent grappling. He's got some striking power. Good striking. He's tough, but nothing that amazing. He's not super dangerous on the feet. He's a good grappler though, solid grappler. Let's take a look at Terence T-Rex McKinney. 27 years old. He's won 5 out of 5 of his last fights. 4 of them by KO, 1 by submission. Solid striker. Has grappling skill. Has Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Over 10 first round finishes. Dude's explosive, man. I really like Terence McKinney. But this is going to be a real tough fight for him, I'm going to be honest. Drew Dober's a strong grappler. Terence ain't no slouch though. I've been a bit like back and forth before I made my decision on this fight. But I'm going to go with my boy Terence McKinney. I think he's just going to want it a bit more. Got a bit more skill. Probably, yeah, he's got better technique as well. Like, he's a way better striker than Drew Dober, but yeah, man. Good fight. Tough fight. Terence McKinney to get the win. He's the underdog in this fight, so take the dog. Let's make a bit of money here, man. Next fight, we're moving up to the men's light heavyweight division. We've got Khalil Roundtree versus Cole Robertson. Robertson. Excuse me. Let's take a look at Khalil the Warhorse Roundtree. 32 years old. He's lost 3 out of 5 of his last fights. He's got like dangerous KO power. Cardio's not the best. Can go the distance, he's proved it, it's gone 15 minutes, but yeah, cardio is not great. It's that physique, man, all that muscle. He's a bit of a slow starter sometimes. But damn, when he connects with a punch, people just fold. He's got that natural knockout power. Touches you, your lights are out. Tough, man. But Roundtree's a tough fighter. Dangerous power. Don't want to get hit by this guy. Let's take a look at Carl Baby K Robertson. 32 years old. He's also lost 3 of his last 5 fights. I think they were all by submission as well. He wants to roll. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. Really not the best striker. But he can hold his own. He ain't no slouch. But yeah, we got a dangerous striker versus a dangerous grappler here. Fight standard starts on the feet. Khalil Roundtree's power, like I said, he touches you once and your lights can go out. That's going to be my pick. Bit risky, not a finance bet and wise, but Khalil Roundtree Jr. to get the win. Possibly back here. Most likely. Yo, these last 3 fights are some bangers, so your boy is sparked up for this one. In the men's featherweight division, we got Alex Caceres versus Sadiq Yusuf. All my days, what a fight, yo. Let's check this out. We got Alice Bruce Leroy Caceres, 33 years old. Undefeated in his last 5 fights. More than that, to be honest. He's won the last 5 out of 5. He's an unorthodox striker. Pro since 08. Damn, like, how do you explain? The best way to explain Caceres, he's got some crazy kicks. Okay boxing. He can roll with a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He holds a low guard, thinks he's Bruce Lee. Kind of fights like Bruce Lee. Pure entertainment when you watch Caceres fight. Let's take a look at his opponent. Sadiq Super Yusuf. 28 years old. Lost his last fight, won the 4 before that, so not bad. He's won 6 out of 7 of his last. Yeah, 7 fights. Allen, so you know, it's minor. We know Allen's a great fighter. Yusuf's got some KO power, man. He puts a bit of everything into the right hook sometimes. I don't like that. He's got really fast hands. Puts the pressure. Can get a bit reckless though. But yeah. He's like an upgraded version to Caceres, but not as wild. Can probably do everything Caceres does, but yeah. He's a bit better, right? I think he's got the Caceres has got a reach advantage in this fight, but pretty much all he's got. Good fight, man. It's going to be entertaining, like I said, but I'm going to take Sadiq Yusuf to get a dub. We're on to the co-main event of the evening. In the men's bantamweight division, we've got Marlon Moraes versus Song Yadong. Let's take a look at Marlon Magic Moraes, man. 33 years old. He's lost 4 out of his last 5 fights. Now, what happened to Marlon, man? He was such a good fighter. When he was on the rise and he fought Cejudo, he done well in that first round, but kind of just been on the downhill decline even since then. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't speak. It's been too long since I've done one of these. That's what it is. Marlon's lost 4 out of his last 5, like I said. He's got really good striking. He can grapple. Not the best. Got a bit of BJJ though if he needs it. I question Marlon's chin now. I question his cardio. You know, he's still got the fast strikes and he carries the power, but yeah, man, I think his body's deteriorating. Cardio's, like I said, dropping. Chin ain't the best anymore. Not looking good for Marlon. Pretty much a must win. But let's take a look at his opponent, Song Kung Fu Monkey Yadong. 24 years old. Big prospect. He's lost 1 out of his 12 last fights. Oh, he's just lost 1. Yeah. Professional. He's got 1 draw. Dangerous striker. Decent grappler. KO power. Good timing. Good technique, tough, hot. I'm a big fan of Song, man. Like, what's not to like about it? Brings the fight every time. So, Marlon's been struggling against strikers, and they've gone and given one of the best strikers in Song Yadong. I just hit the mic, my bad if you heard that, yo. Yeah, one of the best strikers in Song Yadong. It's not looking good for Marlon. I can see Song winning by KO in this fight. Yeah, I'm going to say pretty easily. Comfortable pick. I'm going to pick Song Yadong to get the win. It's time for the main event of the evening. In the men's light heavyweight division, we got Thiago Santos versus Magomed Ankalaev. Let's take a look at Thiago Merza Santos. 38 years old now, you know. Like, what? He's won only 2 out of his last 5. He's got crazy KO power. Nice front leg kick. He's tough. He's got heart. He's got, I actually like his takedown defense as well. Not greatest, but it's alright, man. But yo, when did, like, Thiago's profile ain't looking the best right now. Only won 2 out of his last 5. Now he's 38 years old. But anyone who knows Thiago knows how dangerous he is still. So yeah, man, that's mad. And we've got to see how his knee's healing up. Because he had that big knee surgery, didn't he? Let's take a look at his opponent, Magomed Ankalaev. 29 years old. He's won the last 7 fights. He's only lost 1 in his career. He's got some KO power, man. He's fast, explosive on the inside. Solid boxing. Solid grappling. I think this is a really bad matchup for Santos. And it's never going to be an easy fight against Thiago Santos, but apart from them big haymakers, I don't really see Magomed Ankalaev having anything to worry about. I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward win for him. Not much else to say with that. Magomed Ankalaev to get a win. That's all for this fight card. If you made it to the end of the video, big up yourself. Please, if you could, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Yo, drop your comments, man. I like seeing you guys' picks. And yeah, liking the video lets me know that you guys want to see more, so I'd appreciate it. Love you all. Gamble responsibly. Let's enjoy to make some money, man. Yeah.